You know what's pretty interesting, Billy?
Do tell, Damon.
At this point, we've been recording like this for several hours.
Yep.
And at this point, the way the medication is working and the way my mood is working and the way this really creepy sound is working, you know, like the ambient noise that goes through here, it's like really produced this awkward feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a trance, not a hopeless trance, but like this sort of level of kind of bass emptiness. Feels really weird, man. We're the Bittersweet Gamers.
I'm we scared.
I'm the opinionator, and I think we need some help, or at least me.
This is, of course, the continuation of the no-armed Damon.
Yes. So our unusual schedule will continue until morale improves.
Or his arms. One of the two. If not both.
I would prefer both arms. Technically, if
I meant the morale and the arms.
You know, I hadn't thought about it that way. I guess it's not like all or nothing. I would definitely feel a marked improvement if I had one arm. I haven't really talked about it much, but my legs also are kind of in bad shape.
Yes, but at least you're not missing them. You can still walk.
I'm not missing my arms. They're both still there.
You're going to break the illusion!
There's no illusion about me not having them. I clapped in the last episode.
No.
And it was a terrible idea. I totally shouldn't have done it. I'm still hurting. Give me more sympathy. More! No, just make fun of me. I totally deserve it. Let's talk to Jasmine.
Excellent.
Who are you?
Who?
I'm Jasmine. I don't come in that often. What happened to Dr. Dekker?
He dead, sweetie.
Okay, type that in. He dead, sweetie.
Oh. When? How? Sorry, you probably don't know, do you?
Don't think that means you're above suspect.
Valentine's Day? He died on Valentine's Day.
We had a display in the gallery based on Love Conquers All, so I had to work.
You weren't asking for your alibi.
Maybe it was a collection of giant hearts sat on things, but
Oh.
I ran into another patient, Bryce.
Oh.
Aha!
I'd never really spoken with him before.
What?
He's quite an art critic.
Not really, because of the look on her face.
Yeah.
11? There's actually another guy. Takes over on the night shift. I'm not sure if he kept talking to Bryce, though. Providence is open 24 hours.
Providence, isn't that where Ellen works?
But Ellen works in a hospital.
No, you're right.
Or like nursing home.
No, it's a nursing home, but Providence sounds familiar. Let's ask about it before we get on to who the heck are you questions.
Providence?
Who told you to ask that? I honestly don't know.
Did I misspell it?
Do you work at an art gallery?
I don't really know what you mean.
1 second. The notes became updated. Ah, yes, because asking of the how and the who and all that stuff.
Anyway, so Dekker was stabbed. We didn't know that he was stabbed. Or if we did, we forgot. But I don't know what's real and what's fake anymore. I believe I've already made that clear.
I didn't really know him that well.
I mean, you only come in
I
infrequently.
don't remember what I was doing on Valentine's Day.
We've already been through this.
We asked them out of order.
Okay, so out of curiosity, though,
Who are you?
what are you doing here?
There we go.
That's not something I know about.
You don't know why you're here?
What's wrong with you?
When you see a painting, it stands still.
Yeah.
When I see one, it's moving. Like a mini film. Like little vines.
Then you're in the wrong line of work.
Person in the painting.
When there's a person.
Ooh.
They watch me. Normally disapprovingly.
Okay, now, Jasmine. It seems to me that you have a very overactive imagination and that you strongly disapprove of yourself. Do you hate yourself? If not, why not?
I don't know.
Okay, let's ask that disapprovingly.
No, sorry.
Did I misspell that?
No.
All right, then that wasn't the follow-up. Person in the painting.
Here, just replay one.
Ah, fine.
When you see a painting, it stands still. When I see one, it's moving. Like a mini film. Like little vines. But when there's a person in the painting...
It's moving. Let's ask about that.
Yeah.
Moving?
When it's moving.
I really don't know.
No. What you said was, when it's moving, period. Then... But what you were trying to say was, when it's moving? Question mark.
Right. I don't know if the punctuation matters.
Mini vines. No. I'm not talking about your... I'm not talking about your punctuation. I'm talking about the punctuation of your words.
That's what you meant. I see. Min vines. There was a hyphen there, right?
No.
Beats me.
This is so riveting!
All right, let's just click on it again.
When you see a painting...
We haven't asked about paintings, I guess.
Stand still.
See a painting.
I don't know.
It stands still?
That's not something I know about.
Apparently not. I mean, she sees it moving.
You are apparently a very minor character, aren't you? We're gonna get to Bryce, too, but we're not yet.
She kind of corroborates him a little
You see
bit.
Painting.
Mini film.
Nope.
Okay.
What about film?
I don't really know what you mean.
Film! Moving picture on screen! Or do they look like they're standing still to you?
So what if I told you that when I see a painting, it doesn't stand still?
I don't really have anything to say about that.
Well, I don't really have anything to say to you. You're not even a natural blonde.
Ouch!
Doesn't really matter. You're not actually all that crazy, and you're not hostile either. But I don't really know why don't you come that often?
Okay, fine.
Well, let's just move on then. When there's a person, then it's disapprovingly.
They watch you?
Because they don't think I know how to appreciate art.
Ah, I see.
Because I'm too young.
Are you too young?
Yes, of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't be working in an art gallery. I love art. I love paintings. Like I said, they move for me.
I don't think she answered the question we were asking.
Are you moved by them?
Oh!
Beats me.
It's just paint. Okay, well that was really awkward.
It fixed it.
That's true.
When you...
Paintings stand still.
Who told you to ask that?
Cthulhu Fatagan.
I agree.
We had a display in the gallery based on Love Conquers All, so I had to work. Mainly it was a collection of giant
Okay, this is the one where
hearts
we ask about
sat
Bryce, so we
on
can
Yeah.
ask about Love Conquers
I ran
All,
into-
too.
Okay. Love conquers all.
Mainly,
not something I know
it's an
about.
exhibit where their hearts just sat on top of things.
Giant hearts.
I don't know.
I said this before, long ago.
Uh-huh.
I really like classical art.
Don't look at me, I'm a Philistine. I wonder if those Rorschach tests are moving for.
That's a really good question.
She seems to be interested in them.
Maybe she sees the robots fighting. See, the one on the left that you said looks like two police officers or whatever?
Shut up.
No. That's wings that go on a giant robot.
It can't all be giant robots, Damon. What's the one on the right? The Vogelisphere?
No, that's the explosion of this giant robot exploding. Or a missile exploding, perhaps. But it's in space.
I don't have anything to say to that.
Didn't I already make that clear before? What do you see? No, I'm talking to you. What do you see in those Rorschach tests?
Well, I already explained the one in the, sort of middle right there. The one in the far right, I see the ring from The Ring.
Okay. So what do you see in that one that's obviously a humanoid robot?
Are you talking about the one just above her head?
No, I'm talking about the one to the left of that.
Kind of looks like a space guy with with like really floofy hair. See kind of like eyes and like a little mouth in the middle. Kind of looks like he's wearing a crown.
I don't see that at all.
Okay. I don't know what that says about me, but we're moving on now.
When you see a painting,
I may be weird, and I may have my own set of interests that I'm very fixated on. But you know what?
Yeah.
I really like those things.
Like little vines.
You can never say I don't have a purpose. I have a purpose. I have never lost my purpose. Never once. There's more than just robots, you know. But that's something that I see a lot. I like looking at them.
Oh.
No, sorry.
No, I do.
I don't really have anything to say about
This
that.
is the most infuriating question.
Okay. It stands still. Pretty sure we already asked this
Yeah,
one
we
too.
have. What about just it? What about, okay, when,
Sorry.
then you...
I don't
You have to put a question mark, though.
I don't really know what you mean.
I don't know what I mean either. What's going on?
See?
I don't know.
A
That's not
Okay.
something I...
painting.
Nope.
We'll just narrow them all down.
It,
Beats me.
comma,
Who told you to...
me. I told you to ask that. No. Now is it. And that's another it.
No, sorry.
Stands
I don't really have...
still.
Nope.
This is fruitless.
That's not something...
Gosh darn it.
So is your
When
face.
We're going to
you
have
see
like
a
2
painting,
billion freaking search queries.
It stands still. When I see one, it's moving. Like a mini film. Like little vine.
What in God's name is a vine?
No, sorry.
I mean, I know what a vine is, but...
Why do they move?
Like little vines?
I really don't.
Okay. Why do they move?
When I want them to normally. When I want to really get inside what's going on. But some paintings, I can't stop.
Well done, sir.
Fortunately, I'm crazy.
I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
I've been working on portraits at home, outside work.
Are you saying...
But my paintings aren't so good. Nowhere near Providence.
Oh, you have to start like this.
I
Yeah.
painted a man, Dorian,
Maybe you shouldn't have.
after Dorian Gray.
So, when she sees people in paintings, they disapprove of her.
Correct.
So, she then goes home and paints
A person.
who disapproves of her. Perhaps she's just embarrassed and sad that her art isn't good enough.
Probably.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Any sort of creative work, like one of the hardest things to deal with is knowing that when you first start attempting to do it, that you aren't anywhere near up to your own standards.
That's correct. You should have seen our first videos. We didn't upload them.
Dang, who wrote Dorian Gray? The picture of Dorian Gray? I don't remember.
I do not recall.
I'll ask her about him.
Either.
I never read it.
I wanted to try and capture someone aging, so I divided the face into thirds and painted a boy, his father, and his grandfather in each
That
third.
is not at all like what the picture of Dorian Gray is.
Yeah.
And it started talking to me.
Yeah, this is a little creepier than like the Rembrandt aging self-portrait thing.
Talking to you?
That I'm ugly. That I have no talent. Nothing will become of me. Is that true, Doctor?
No, it's not true.
We'll get these achievements just by volume. No, it's not true.
I hear it so many times in that wretched painting. It's in my head. But thank you.
Yeah, you aren't ugly. You have talent. You actually care about this.
That's probably going to start a new one, though, so let's try and finish up this one.
What were you going to ask about? I didn't even see the note you were looking at.
It says I should ask her how she felt about Dekker.
Didn't we already talk about that?
We talked about his murder.
Okay, sure, but let's keep going.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, is like, I feel like we should keep following up on that. I was going to respond with, you're not ugly.
I don't know.
All right, well, let's look at the actual comment then.
She is pretty young.
It's in my head.
Oh yeah, I guess that statement was in the previous one. It's in your head?
Thank you, doctor. I'll think about that. And the prescription, please?
I see.
Well.
Wretched? That wasn't what we meant at all, game, and you know it.
Beats me.
She's being evasive.
We weren't saying it's all in your head. Now take your pills and get out.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and ask about Dekker. Or Bryce. Let's ask about Bryce. You know, why not? We'd sure like to hear about that jerk.
We would.
There's not much to tell. I knew he was a patient here. I'd seen him in the waiting room a couple of times.
You knew his name.
Art, and
right?
Talking. And talking.
And control.
Looking down here instead of up here.
Yeah, he does seem kind of like a sleaze.
Uh-huh. He's really a jerk. And that's as far as that goes. Let's go back to the Valentine's Day question, because that was...
No?
That was it. That was it.
Yep, all we got left is this one.
So, let's talk about Dekker. See, the thing is the notes updated after we got that one, so it's probably a follow-up from that.
That's true. Feel about Dr.
About, decoctars for our Dekker.
He was shy. And then less so.
Huh.
When I told him about my problem, he told me to set fire.
Ah, Nathan too.
That's pretty interesting. Why is it that Dekker is so obsessed with fire lately?
Kill it with fire. Fire cleanses all, Damon. Don't you understand?
Well, shall we test that theory? I mean, I don't have any hair anymore.
You're not setting fire to my hair. It'll smell awful for weeks.
It would take weeks. Then less so?
That's not something I know about.
He was shy?
No, sorry.
Did you burn the painting?
Ooh.
Nope. He told me to set fire to it.
Okay. Set fire to it?
Yeah, he could have been more specific.
No, I think he meant set fire to it.
Set fire to...
Oh!
That's why you're here!
At that time, I thought
No, that's a problem! That was a mistake! That wasn't what you meant to do.
Didn't make it. Luckily, my boss didn't press charges. The police did arrest me, though.
That's concerning!
So what happened when you got arrested? Tell me about the police, something like that, or arrested.
My boss, Petra, she's just lovely like that. Providence has
Yes,
gone
lovely.
through some tough times, and I've only been there a year. She invested her life savings, and it's still not making it.
Well, I'm sure trying to burn it down didn't help.
Such a sweet lady. You'd do anything for her.
Has she been murdered by Ellen?
Do anything for her.
Dr. Dekker told me to burn it. There's nothing to do.
He meant burn
the
your painting! The one that you did!
Paint? You're parting!
Who told you to ask?
Ah, okay. All right, let's
How
talk
about burn your... No, you're right. Okay, let's look at that.
My boss, Petra.
I could ask more about Petra. Lovely?
I don't know.
Wait, hold on.
You know what's weird about that one? Do that again, would you?
This one?
My boss.
No. Just say lovely. I mean, who knows if it'll be the same one. Yeah, I didn't think it'd be the same... the same refusal quote. Like, there's this really loud scraping noise as she sits closer that it just keeps making me think of funny mic position every time.
Providence has gone through some...
Tough times. Well, I mean, you tried to burn it down.
No. Why are you saying that? I don't even know if Petra has insurance.
We weren't talking about that!
Seems like a guilty conscience.
Insurance? Are you...
What? Come on.
No. Why are you saying that?
Petra has insurance?
Do anything for her, such as burn it down, since she put her life savings in it and it's not making it any money.
Ahem.
Well, she did burn down Providence. Well, she didn't burn it down, but she did set fire to it.
Tried to burn down the art gallery.
I don't really have anything to say.
Yeah,
about
Providence, the art gallery.
Oh, I guess I kind of took that she tried to burn down the paintings, not necessarily the entire structure. But I guess one leads to the other, doesn't it?
Yes. I mean, tough times.
Oh, the notes got updated. Aha!
There we are. We did try and ask if her painting got burned.
I really don't know.
No, we need to ask. Ask about, did the painting of Dorian get burned?
I already ripped up the painting.
Ah.
It screamed as I cut it. And now whenever I close my eyes, I can see it, hear it. I need the tablets, Doctor. I need them.
Huh!
I'm very interested in these tablets.
Yeah.
The temazepam?
Ah.
The sleeping tablets. The ones you gave me last time.
I guess, weren't those the ones that Ellen really hated?
Yeah, that's one of the ones. She listed like 3 of them. I gave you?
No.
I don't know.
She said the ones
Hey,
you gave me
yeah,
last
play that
time.
again.
Yeah.
The temazepam? The sleeping tablets. The ones you gave me last time.
We've never met.
Yeah.
That's not something.
I didn't give you any tablets.
The temazepam.
Temazepam.
Dr. Dekker gave them to me. They helped. I know it's in my head. I know paintings can't talk. What's wrong with me, Doctor? Why do I do this?
Hey! We managed to go green on her!
Sweet. Well, we had no idea what that was going to be about, but it worked out just fine. The idea there was to connect us to some other things.
Like Bryce.
But
now we know that...
But we also know that she and Lacey could not have been people that were around on Valentine's Day.
Right.
Because they weren't patients who saw
They weren't the usual suspects, so to speak. But we also know that, according to Jasmine, Bryce wasn't there either, because he was at the display at 11.
I couldn't get rid of him until I finished work at 11.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
Okay.
You're right.
There's actually another guy takes over on the night shift.
Why do they have a night shift at an art gallery?
Providence is open 24 hours.
Well, because it's open 24 hours.
What the heck? That's pretty foolish.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway.
So that does mean that Bryce has an alibi.
It's not Bryce and it's not Nathan. Things aren't looking good for Claire.
You're just determined for it to be Claire, huh?
I mean, if I had to pick somebody that I would prefer that it were, I would prefer that it would be Ellen.
Yeah.
Who at least,
she kind of needs to be put away already.
I kind of feel like she is by far the worst person here.
Really? Worse than the person who probably murdered her parents and husband and keep their corpses at the lake house? Are you sure about that?
Let's talk to Ellen and then we'll think about it some more.
But unfortunately, we finished with the patient. So that's it for the video.
Man, we said this last time, but it's sure weird to do these short ones.
Well, I mean, for one, we are getting a lot better at this.
If you say so. We are more focused, I guess.
Look, maybe I belong here too, okay? Delusions of grandeur.
Okay, sure. Delusions of grandeur. Yeah. Help me.